Lewis account. So I have to wait till the second notification, and I hit it too soon.
Oh, gotcha. Totally.
Hi.
Totally threw me. Okay, hold on.
I love the setup. Let's see. I see, two chef cookbooks.
Okay.
What's the
I'm
top book on the
what?
What's the book on the top shelf? I can see the other stew books, but
This is Andy Cohen's Glitter Every Day.
oh, okay, awesome.
And the two bottles of red wine, Jeff Lewis's Hideaway Low package that he loves.
Nice.
This is my Cheers package where I won the for four of us whenever we get to go to Hideaway Low and have a private tasting, wine tasting. And this is shout out Kathleen. So when I went to New York last December with two girlfriends to see Countess Luann, they were totally passing these out like candy. Now these used to be on Countess Luann's website for like $15. Mm-hmm. These are very triggering because I'm not Catholic, but clearly I know a lot of people do them as a joke. Like there's Elvis candles like this and all that kind of stuff.
Girl, I have a cat saint candle of my cat. So it's the same thing, but with a cat face on it.
So I think it's fine.
Hers is a little worse. Hers is a little worse. Mine is, my kitty cat has passed away and I'm paying homage to the kitty. Luann's just a thirsty bitch.
She's paying homage to her own damn self, right?
Pretty much.
Shout out everyone. So anyway, so this is my new little Instagram live setup because clearly it's just too dark. And then of course, Chef Stu's cookbooks.
Love it. Yes, we do need chump candles. Gosh, you know what? The lady that works with Todd on some of the merch follows us, and and that would be a great idea. I think chump candles.
Yeah, like smells like Jeff, smells like Shane, smells like Megan,
like Doug,
smells like Monica's vagina.
But what letter are you saying?
I would totally buy that.
Oh, okay.
I'm Catholic, and I think they are hysterical. Do you know what vabbing is? Do you know what vabbing is before we start going?
No.
Vabbing, Kinks actually talked about this.
But what letter are you saying?
V, vabbing.
Oh, okay. No, definitely don't know that.
Vabbing. You stick your finger in your hoo-ha, you take it out, and you put the scent behind your ears and on your wrist so that your pheromones.
I have actually heard of that. I don't think I knew. Fluffy says, what's a vagina? Do you want us to show you, Fluffy?
Come here.
If there's one way to get kicked off Instagram, it's to show a live vagina. I'm sure of it, right?
Yeah, so that's vabbing.
I think I've heard of that. I don't know why. I do not have the tank candle.
I want that one, and I also want Bitch Blossom, because I think Bitch Blossom is probably more of my scent.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's any out there. Maybe on eBay.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Somebody really loved it. Was it Cheryl from Van Nuys loved it and wanted to burn it all? I mean, she's burned it all up. She needs a new one. So
The Bitch Blossom or the taint?
I think Bitch Blossom, but I can't remember. They haven't really talked about candles or merch in a long time. What's going on with that, I wonder?
Cooking Kibbutz Nightmare.
Oh, the debacle.
Yeah, they're just, let's take a break. I think they do really well. I'm so bummed I never got the candles, but I mean, I just thought they wouldn't be like a limited thing. I thought maybe it was going to be like something like a merch thing to get, but
yeah. That whole merch thing also got kind of confusing because the website they would say was not the actual website, like jefflewismerch.com. It was actually it wasn't completely different, but it had like other words on it. I forget what it was now. So it just kind of got a little confusing.
Yeah.
You know, but anyways, well, welcome everyone. If you're new, thanks for joining us. I'm Sarah, she's Kelly, and we recap Jeff Lewis Live every night, and we almost always now do it at 6 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Central Time. But very special announcement, this Thursday, September 15th is
Stu's birthday!
Chef Stu's birthday, and sort of as a joke, but also because we love him, we've been making a huge deal about Chef Stu's birthday, and I do a picture of him every day of the Beatles song for the Say It's Your Birthday, And on Thursday, he's agreed to pop into our Instagram live real quick before he gets started with his job, because y'all know he, is a chef at night. So Thursday will be 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. So please, everyone, jump on. That way, when he gets on, you'll be able to, type in the comments, tell him happy birthday. After that, precious Doug Budin is going to pop into our Instagram live before and give us a little preview of his cooking kibitz that night. That's on every Thursday at 5.
I think it's chicken scallopini.
Yeah. So I just got back from the gym. So I just did.
Oh wait, can I tell you?
Yeah.
I'm looking at your arms right now, and I was like, girl, I can see your delts and your traps.
Oh my God, I have muscles.
Yes, and even a little bit of bicep.
And I also
show
have
that.
this.
No, show that part.
My favorite part.
Body pump. Body pump is a real thing. You look good. Your arms look good. Sorry, go ahead.
Thank you. I'll show you in person in exactly 1 month from today. We are meeting up in fabulous New York City for Bravo fucking Con.
I still have to lose 80 pounds.
You can do it, girl. You got this. What scalloped pee-pee? Sign me up, Fluffy. What? Oh, y'all can't see my little t-shirts.
What?
Oh, my camera got moved. My shout out Shane t-shirt.
Cute.
That I love. And the Jeff Lewis Live Chump Club that Cheryl from Van Nuys had made for us on, I got to work out the camera angle and all that shit, but we'll figure that out.
Put it to the T for D side.
I know. I thought about that. Should I show the T for D side?
Yes, and I have my shirt. I forgot. I have.
Yeah.
And I have Michael's dancing.
Ooh.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're not really sure what we're going to do for BravoCon, but we'll definitely be going live, doing videos a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, Jeff Lewis announced recently that he and Alyssa are going to be in New York also at the same time. So we have big plans to see his $52,000 smile live and in person, right?
Yes. And he has been showing those babies off, and he looks so good.
Well, I was kind of disappointed because he actually didn't show his teeth this morning in the coffee picture.
He didn't, but I think
kind of goes back and forth.
Yeah, I think when it's super close and it wasn't Shane doing it, it had to be him. And he, honestly, when Shane was in the picture, I was just kidding when I was like, "Where's Shane?" But I didn't know he's sick.
I know.
He's okay.
He died, girl.
Don't say that.
Oh. Is he on death's door?
He has monkeypox in his throat.
Does he really?
No.
Is it Gaga? He got Gaga disease?
I guess he doesn't have COVID. He thought he had strep throat, but I haven't heard any other updates.
Yeah, I haven't seen an update, and I haven't asked anyone. I need to ask. We'll ask and find out for tomorrow if they don't say anything on the air.
True.
So today was Cheri Oteri. He did sound like stay away from Stu and Jeff. We've got a month before New York City. Shane will be perfectly healthy by then, and I'm assuming Shane will come with him. All he did say was that he and Alyssa will be there, but
right.
I don't know. It sounds like there's maybe some. Didn't get to listen today. You know what? Kelly was having problems with the app. Kelly, what was happening to you when you were trying to listen? What the hell? Hi, Diane.
I would get through the first portion and the commercial, and then it would just the circle thing, like forever, close it out. And then when I would put it back on, it would start at the beginning, but it wouldn't let me fast forward. That happened 3 times where I listened to the same 20 minutes, which is fine. But then finally I was able to because I don't know if people know this, when you're on an app with the phone, if you hit the one that says Jeff Lewis Live Now, you have to sit through the commercials. If you go to his actual episodes, you don't have to sit through the commercials, and you can do the 15-second fast forward.
I've totally got to figure that out. I think there's so many people like me that had Sirius XM for years and never really understand what they talked about, listen on the. I wasted so many years of not being able to hear Jeff Lewis live or Reality Check or Andy Cohen because I didn't know that I couldn't.
We just lost sound.
I didn't know that I didn't have to be in my car the whole time, either live or on the replay. So now that I know the app, now that I've got my Alexa hooked up to it, I mean literally. But I think there's so many people like me that just don't even know how to figure it out. So
Shane,
it's not the best platform. Sorry.
Well, I mean, seriously. seriously, like Jeff has said, they're $1 billion company or whatever they are. I mean, get your shit together. Like, seriously.
Serious.
Anyways, okay, so Shane was at urgent care, West Hollywood urgent care, no less. I kind of wonder if anyone was in the neighborhood, like, stopped in. Of course, by the time he was on air, he was already on the, were you going to try to sit up today? Give a little chair? Well, if you
I have a
comment on the replay art all over your face.
I mean, I kind of think it's funny.
Jeff Lewis is a great reason to subscribe to,
oh, of course, it's just a pain in the butt to figure out. If I was in West Hollywood, I would have ran to that clinic.
You know, like,
and then, like,
last time she did, she was like, well, I'm going to Lowe's.
I mean, I kind of think it's funny.
So today
Like, he was trying to get Cheri Oteri to tell what her agenda was today, and she's like, no. I am not going to be, like, attacked by somebody, you know, like, because last time she did, she was like, well, I'm going to Lowe's in this area, I'm going to Target. So today she was like, I'm getting my nails done, but I'm only telling you, what she say, Studio City?
Yes, she wouldn't give it.
Yeah, she was like, I'm not exactly here to get, you know, attacked, run over. And right, we know that Jeff Lewis fans are quite crazy because we've had a small taste of it. So,
and you and I mean, you're kind of crazy. So, oh, the wallet story. Oh my God.
So literally, if I turn this thing around,
Lori.
you would see clothes.
Okay.
Also,
What is she texting the girl right off the phone? What did you have in your
Oh
closet?
no, I'm staring at a shoe
Oh,
rack
this
in
is
front
my
of me.
daughter's closet. So this is my daughter, one of them that's away at college. So literally, if I turn this thing around, you would see clothes and.
It looks like maybe it was a shoe rack possibly before that she used it as a shoe
No,
rack.
I'm staring at a shoe rack in front of me.
Welcome, everyone.
She just had books and stuff on there and just this was in our garage years ago. So I think instead of like donating it, I just asked a kid if they wanted it in their bedroom. Like this used to store shit in our garage. So, anyways, welcome if anyone's new. Thank you for joining Jeff Lewis Live Recap. We love listening to your opinions, so put them in comments.
Yes.
If you have a question that I missed, then hit the question button at the bottom. We used to invite people to come on live, and that's actually no problem. But now that we try to stick to 30, 40 minutes, we actually kind of run out of time sometimes. So we do want to do that. But Thursday, of course, when Chef Stu comes on, we will let him pop on, and when Doug comes on later. But yeah, it gets hard for us to make the time. I love that Doug loves a pedicure, and he likes the paraffin wax. Do you like the paraffin wax?
I don't like all that stuff. It's really hard. I have very sensitive hands. They always hurt my fingers. Look, and I have tattoos. That's how sensitive I am. And they're just too rough. I just don't know. It makes me laugh. It tickles, and then it hurts.
I did love. This is such a thing. I used to. So I've been getting my nails done for the last. Well, I kind of go on and off with it. But I do understand what Cheri was talking about, where when you're getting a manicure, not a pedicure, but when you're getting your nails done, you can't be on your phone. And as addicted as we all are to our phones, it's kind of an issue.
You know what? I never thought about that. And then
I'm going to read the question real quick.
I guess that's true.
What?
And love your spirit
He didn't
fingers.
say in the question.
How did Jameson not use Carney's quote from last week? He said, I think there's so many good quotes. We've chatted about this before.
What was the quote?
What is her school
Help me
called?
remember, what was the quote?
He didn't say in the question. And then now the question goes away once you do it.
I've seen the
Where does Monroe go to school? You know what?
He never said it publicly, so I don't want to say it.
I want to know who the woman was, because what
is her school called?
he's never said. He's not going to say the name of the school.
Yeah, I've seen
twice.
I've seen the information, but he's never said it publicly, so I don't want to say it publicly.
Yeah, and but when he was telling the story about the rich woman in the Rolls Royce with the hand out the window, I was like, okay, when he first he saw it was a rich.
No, but this school goes.
And I swear he was going to say housewife. So then I was like, okay, so what housewife would be over there? Well, Kyle, they said they're too old to have kids in that school, and I was like, Diana Jenkins, no, too old. So I don't know. Brandy possibly, but she would
No, but this school goes up to 12th grade.
Yes, but still, Diana Jenkins' kids are like 22,
Yeah,
so I don't.
Oh, hers, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm wondering if it's a housewife who sits on an actress. It's a personality, and she was famous before, but her fame really came when she got married. And then I was like, Dorit, but maybe her kid's young.
Yeah, but do you think Dorit's really? You also got to think about who is actually dropping their kids off at school versus who is getting a nanny to do it.
I would see Dorit do it, but I wouldn't see her showing up disheveled. Remember, he said they showed up disheveled one day, so then I was like, it's Tinks.
She probably has somebody that she
Tinks doesn't have.
Like Shane, that she's
you know when I do think of Tinks, I love about the nails because she gets her nails done. I thought, oh my God, how does that girl go an hour and a half without using her phone?
She's probably so glad for the break.
She probably has somebody that she's like an assistant like Shane that she's telling, hey, do this story. You know, here's a picture, use this, whatever. Just like Jeff is getting his cancer stuff scraped off yesterday, and he's working the whole time during it. The doctor's like, I've never had anyone get so much work done like you just did.
He's great.
I kind of love it though. I'm kind of that personality. So if I were like Jeff and actually busy, which I'm not because you know my kids are in school, I just sit and listen to Jeff Lewis.
I feel like Jeff needs to take more breaks. Like when he does his rich gay man walk or whatever,
Yeah.
like that's his time to meditate. I'm assuming he's not listening to music, but I feel like he needs to take more time.
She's kind of a friend of his. Aren't they friends?
They are kind of friends.
They're definitely friends because when we all went to the Burbank show, remember he called me and Cheryl up and gave us that hungover medicine and stuff, and that's Adrian's stuff. They're definitely friends. She's been on the show. He would have said if it was.
And Adrian has her own money too, so I know she didn't just marry into money with Paul.
Yeah, and Paul's not more famous than her. Like he said, this person gets her fame from the husband, right? There were so many clues he gave out. We've got to figure out who it is.
I'm like looking at your book of Tues. I'm like, the housewife is in there.
Oh yeah.
And this one, I mean,
it's such a good book. If y'all don't have this book, it really is. Even though I don't like to to cook, it's such a funny book and so many hot pictures of Chef Stu and Amy. So cute. And this one, I mean, if that doesn't make you think of the roundup in Dallas, yeah. Hey, Chris from Boston.
Someone asked a question. They said, do you think Jeff is more effeminate now than he was on Flipping Out?
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like Jeff kind of was a gay, homophobic gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't act effeminate, you know, be appropriate, you know, just like, don't act like a PUSSY is what I would think he would say. And so now he's done a lot of therapy. He accepts where he is in his life, and I think that just comes out more naturally. He doesn't have to beef it up.
But also, he was with women till he was in his mid-20s.
Mm-hmm.
So he hasn't exactly been out his whole life. Also, he's 52. Our age range, like I'm 49, it's not exactly been welcoming to be a gay man your whole life. You know what I mean? So I think he's just grown into it. He lives in West Hollywood. He grew up in Orange County. Do you think they were accepting of homosexuals? Hell to the no.
You see a Trump flag every 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
I mean, he's the most.
So,
I always say he's the most
don't say
guy ever.
What did I?
Effeminate?
Ineffeminate?
Effeminate
Gay men.
He did pick on effeminate gay
I
men
think he
before.
likes for other people to
Yeah,
look at
for
that's
sure.
like
I
funny
mean, he's
to
the
him.
most. I always say he's
But
the
I
most
don't think he
un-gay
would
gay
ever
guy
date.
ever.
But you know
So,
how
like,
I
Stu
know
was
that he
not
changed? He loves Andrew Pullman.
Bailey
Yeah.
was not
Like
feminine.
spiciest
Scott's
gay
not-
guy.
You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
got a type for
So.
sure.
I think he likes for
Yeah, he
other
was
people to
with
be like
Vagina
that. That's
till
like
his
funny to
mid-30s. I mean,
him.
You know, he was definitely.
But I don't think he
dealing
would
with
ever date
that whole
something like
thing.
Chef Stu is not.
I think it'll
super
come out
feminine.
eventually, though.
No.
I'm curious. He
Gage
gave
was
so
not
many
feminine.
hints about this
Scott's
lady,
not. I mean, you know what I mean?
was
He's got a
dying to tell.
type for sure.
I think that's going to be his downfall.
Yeah,
So,
he was with
does
vaginas
anyone
till
think
his
that
mid
Monroe
30s.
gets
I mean,
kicked out of this
you know, he
school
was definitely
eventually?
dealing
Or do you
with
think she'll actually
that
graduate from
whole
high school?
thing. I think it'll come out eventually, though. I'm curious. He gave so many hints about this lady, though, and he's just dying to tell us.
hard.
I think that's going to be his downfall. So, does anyone think that Monroe will get kicked out of this school eventually? Or do you think she'll actually graduate from high school there?
Yeah.
I think that Jeff will have to work really hard to keep Monroe in that school for 12 years.
Really hard.
I mean, he did good today. I mean, yes, did he give us a lot of clues, but we haven't been able to figure it out yet. I'm sure one of the Facebook groups are going to figure it out.
I don't know if anyone
But
knows
yeah,
that, send
I
that
mean,
information to,
he's so
to
honest and like
FJG Fluff or send it
verbal
to us and
vomit.
send it to Fluffy.
he'll mess up.
I've never heard of that. He could be someone
Fluffy
really
is
good to
saying
come
he
on,
read a
I
tweet
think.
about Frankie
Yeah.
Grande? I don't know. If anyone knows that, send that information to Fluffy. FJG Fluff, or send it to us and we'll send it to Fluffy.
No, I think
I've never heard of
Frankie
yeah, he would be
Grande
someone
would come
really good to come on.
And he's
I
doing
think.
a show, but he's doing that show
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah,
Oh,
awesome.
maybe he could do it
Yeah.
when he's at BravoCon in
Jeff
October.
Fluffy?
Maybe he could come on. But he's going to focus
Jeff
on all Bravo
Fluffy.
celebrities, so that would be a good
No,
time
I
for
think,
Frankie Grande on.
Frankie
Oh, he was
Grande
on
would be
once.
good to
I don't
come
remember
on.
that. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Kelly?
And he's doing a show, but he's doing that show in New York. Oh, maybe he could do it when he's at BravoCon in October. Maybe he could come on. But he's going to focus on all Bravo celebrities, so that would be a good time for him to have Frankie Grande on.
Yeah.
Oh, he was on once. I don't remember that. Do you remember that, Kelly?
No, I'll have to go back and research. If anybody's seen that, let me know. Someone asked, is Shane okay? We are assuming we have not gotten an update, so I'm sure he's fine. He's just sick.
Yeah. But why? I guess he probably, I guess a 25-year-old man would not have a regular doctor to go to. Because, I mean, it's Tuesday morning. He could technically, if he could get in, can anyone ever get into their real doctor?
Well, not only that, I was like, Jeff, are you providing him with medical insurance that he was able to go to like to Kaiser or Blue Anthem, the one you hate?
Yeah. You know who talks about not having insurance all the time is Michelle Collins. So I don't think Sirius must give them.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have like retirement. You know, do they have like a benefits package? I'm kind of curious. Or are they kind of almost like a
salary?
Their own. Well, but people can have a salary and have benefits though.
What is it, an I-90? They're an independent contractor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like Jeff pays out of pocket because he talks about what his doctor stuff costs. You know what I mean? He's like, it's $300. He didn't talk about a copay. You think? I think if Jeff had insurance, he wouldn't accept a copay plan. He does.
He does. He has Blue Anthem, and he used to complain about it all the time.
That's right. Absolutely. That's right.
We have to get to the crazy story. It's 624.
The wallet one?
The wallet, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so weird. I think he gave all the details on there. The only thing I have to add to it is, I love that he gives the details that she's very good looking, she's very wealthy, and she was at a very nice restaurant. She drives, what was the car? A white Acura?
Audi, which is a nice car.
Audi, yeah. So I love that he gives those details. Like, he loves hanging out with rich, attractive, young-looking people. So I love that he had to give all those details.
Yes, absolutely. And the story was just so crazy. I kept like, but you know what?
That makes sense, Jude.
I agree that Doug, what Doug said is like you ingratiated them right at the very beginning and told them that you loved them. You gave them all the power and control. Don't do that.
I'm curious how
the whole thing was so weird, but it does sound like a scam. I'm so curious. Lasuba wants to see Ginger Cat.
I know Ginger Puss was over here yelling, but I don't know where he's at now. We'll see.
Aw.
At a restaurant, it's not
I'm curious how this person would have gotten her wallet. It sounds like she was out to dinner with 3 or 4 people, right?
I think what they thought ended up happening is she didn't drop the wallet. Somebody reached into her purse and took out the wallet, like pickpocket.
But at a restaurant, it's not like anyone's.
A lot of restaurants, no, there's a lot of shady shit in LA. People are desperate for money. You don't know if she was sitting outside or inside.
Oh, yeah.
Outside venue, I don't know. Maybe you just, who knows?
Okay, the main thing I want to talk about is Gage and Jeff right now. It's 6:25 California time. Are probably in a car pulling up to Monroe's school for back to school night.
How weird that they don't have the kids come.
No, I think that's well. I do think that's weird.
Because when we want the kids to come, we want them to be able to talk, tell their parents, this is where I sit, this is who I sit by, this is what we're doing, you know what I mean? And so maybe that's a Richie person thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I would think that would be something that, I think another time they'll do it where school's been going on for a month or 2 and they show them some projects, they show them where they sit, they show them their lunch table. I don't know.
Traditionally in Southern California, we have back to school night like right at the beginning, and then you have open house in May right before school gets out, and that's too long. I just thought that
May?
Yeah, it's maybe April, but yeah, the very end of the year.
That's terrible though. The whole thing is frightening. I hope she she gets her stuff back, because I mean, as annoying as it is, it's more annoying to like have to go and do your driver's license again. If she's wealthy, I kind of wonder what kind of wallet she had. Did you even know what that brand was? That rich guy that called it at the end? I've never even heard of that brand.
And of course, Jeff was like, "Did you get the Navy one?" I was like, "What was it called? ADO."
It was some brand I've never even heard of.
I do hope that everything goes
Rich out
well
here
with
to
Gage
tell
and
us what
Jeff
the brand was.
Okay, I know that
But I love that he was like, "Oh, do you have the navy one?" He was like, "No, I have the gray and white." And I love it.
That's beautiful. That's hot. That's a good
Gage
one.
has this block, so we can't even buy it. So
Oh my
we're
goodness.
definitely gonna talk
But
about date night.
I do hope that everything goes well with Gage and Jeff tonight. Okay, I know that we know that Fluffy's got the subscription to Gage. You and I don't have it because Gage has this book, so we can't even buy it. So yeah, listen, we're definitely going to talk about date night.
But you know what is crazy? Like if Gage actually posted stuff of him and Jeff, do you know how much his subscription? But maybe he doesn't want to. But he would be
surprised. Remember the last dinner they had with Monroe? They got on the phone afterwards and talked for 50 minutes, right? And talked business stuff, because we know that Gage used to help him with his business, and I respect Gage as a business person for sure. He did a lot for Jeff. They both worked well together in that aspect. But he's trying to help him, so I'm shocked for one that Jeff still has not brought up that he's got a subscription. If they were fighting, we've said this before, he'd be making fun of that bullshit every single day.
Absolutely.
Like Jeff would have signed up for the subscription just so he could look at his shit and make fun of him.
Yeah, and so far what I've heard is that Gage isn't doing a lot of content right now. So, and
At all.
and you know, Jeff's like, "Hey man, more money you make, go for it.
Yeah.
Make that money, bitch."
I wonder if Gage got in over his head. If he thought maybe people were going to be interested, and if he thought maybe being a content creator was easier. I mean, I've seen, I think someone has sent you and I both everything he's posted. Oh my God, what a freaking snooze fest.
I think he was testing the waters to see what would happen if he just tried.
Yeah. So that is.
I mean, I just can't imagine this is making that much money. I don't know.
No, I don't think it. I mean, I think it did, and I don't. I mean, but maybe he won't have subscribers for the second month because they realize when he's messaging people.
Yeah, so that is part of it. I heard is that DMing, because I kept seeing the things and it would say, "What did you do? You know, I just worked all day today. You know, that's what I do every day. Hey, Alice, hey, girl in Arkansas." But then at the end he'd be like, "So, Lasuba, are you talking to Gage?
Are you talking?
Is this before, or do you have the subscription too?" See, I don't know. Gage never gave us a chance to be friends with him because he blocked us right away.
Maybe she gets to message Gage.
Yeah, so I know that someone that has a subscription has told me part of the subscription thing is you can DM back and forth with him, and I guess he'll answer you. I don't know, but that's all I see. That's all I see personally is him saying like, "What did you do today? What did you do this weekend?" And I'm like, "Do you really care? Like, we want to watch and know what you're going on. What's going on with you?"
You know what he should do? It's super easy and people would love it. Is that what do they call it? An AMA answer?
Ask me anything. Tink does it all the time. Gage did it a few months ago.
Yes, and he had a lot of people pay attention. So if he would just do that, his subscription would go through.
Well, and oh my gosh, a lot of the questions were about him and Jeff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm happy. They sound like they're really getting along right now.
What is OF, Fluffy? I don't know what that means.
OnlyFans.
Oh, OnlyFans. Yeah.
They're getting along really well.
Yeah, that's good.
Gage is going to pick them up. They're going to spend time alone with each other in a car driving. And then what did he say? We both work the room really well. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm happy.
Yeah. And I think they do. And I think you kind of got to go in. I'm kind of sad, like you said, the kids don't go.
Why do you have to?
But I think it is important. Like, I hope Gage came inside. Because I don't think he's ever been inside Jeff's rental, has he?
Never been
Sorry,
inside of
it
Jeff.
sounded so bad.
His house.
I was like, what? Sorry, I don't know why he thought that.
Why do you have to go there?
And not only that, Jeff's the top, so that's
Well,
why.
Gage, you're right. Gage has probably never been inside of Jeff.
And never came.
His house.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Go back. I don't know what happened.
Hello, everyone. I usually wave back at y'all, but I know that Chef Stu is probably doing his cooking for that rich family that he does, because he does that, I think, Monday through Thursday. Is that what it is?
I believe.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
I assume Jeff is being dropped off right after the thing. Like, he's not going to go out and have drinks with Gage, because I would have a problem with that if I were Chef Stu.
Oh, yeah, I think he's going to do back to school night. Stu's probably like, let me pick you up from the school.
Exactly.
And maybe he will. And then they'll go home and just, I don't know who Monroe is with. He didn't say.
But it is something like that.
Oh, that's right. Tonight is Tuesday. I want to say Gage gets her Sunday at noon, and then has her Mondays and Tuesdays, and then Jeff gets her Wednesday, Thursday, for, I don't know, something like that.
Okay, so we know at least 2 people.
I know, but it is something like that.
I know of at least
Yeah.
2 people.
Anywho.
One of his friends commented that he's huge. Oh my gosh, the Gage is huge. Ouch, that would hurt then. Jeff definitely has a type, I would say. So Lasuba, you've got the thing too. Okay, so we know at least 2 people. Well, I won't say who. I know of at least 2 people that we know now have it.
So tell us
Well,
tonight, Lasuba and the
right?
other person, if he, Gage, shows anything about their drive or
Yeah.
back to school night. I doubt if he would, because I know he's like, I don't want to do anything about Monroe, but it would be really cool if he did.
Well, to me, it'd be all about him and Jeff, though, right?
Well, yeah, but still, I feel like he'd be like, I don't want to show the gate to the school because somebody in your freaky, crazy Facebook group would find out where that fence is and zero in on Google Maps.
That's true. That's true. But I do feel like Gage, the people that are subscribing to Gage, are 85% Jeff fans.
Or know of Jeff.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And
That could be.
I might even say 90%. I don't know.
I know because I think Gage is super hot, and I think he has a big gay young guy following. So I'm wondering if they're subscribing too, and they're just as bummed out as we are that we're not seeing more.
Oh, that could be true for sure. For sure.
Actually, last thing, have you ever seen Trace? His old, I think we talked about it before.
Oh, yeah.
Seen him lately?
No, his Instagram, he's all buff and he posts a lot of nudie.
Huge donger. You have to all go look. I mean, he was like this.
Okay, remind us his last name. What's his account? Trace what?
And I think it's still up on a
T for
story
Trace, maybe?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Interview
I don't know.
with Megan,
If you look up IMDb and look at flipping out and look at Trace and his last name and then put his first name and last name in the Google thing and put IG, you'll find it.
It's a little bit old.
Matter of fact,
Such a good interview,
and I think it's still up on a story of mine. I think, I'm not sure. The interview with Megan Weaver that I was listening to from Behind the Velvet Rope, and it was done during COVID, so it's probably done early 2021. So it's a little bit old. Such a good interview, though. So you've got to go listen to that. David Yontef is a really good interviewer, and she gave so much tea. But they talk about Trace, his Instagram. They do, and she's like, "No, I don't follow him," and he's like, "Well, he posted a lot of stuff."
Yes.
Jeff is TFG tonight. What is that? Oh, trolling for guests. I love that.
When Jameson first said it, I was
Anyways, for anyone that's new and got on late,
Absolutely, though.
The Ridge
join us
House
this Thursday,
with
Yeah.
Jump on at 4:30
Yeah.
p.m.
I mean, he gave so many details about that person. Anyways, for anyone that's new and that got on late, we usually do 6 o'clock California time. Join us this Thursday, September 15th, for Chef Stu's birthday. Jump on at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. So, because Chef Stu has agreed to come on for a few minutes, so we can all wish him a happy birthday. So,
absolutely.
yeah, so that'll be this Thursday, 4:30. Get on Instagram Live, and you can tell. And Doug Budin is going to pop in too, so he'll give us a little preview of Cooking Kibitz. So, anyways, we've got to go look, Club. We've got to go look at T for Trace.
T for Trace. I hope that's it. If not, do what I said. Just go find out his last name. Put it in the IG. It's worth it.
Somebody will DM us. People DM us the best stuff. So trust me, we'll probably have a DM before we even get off. So anyway, whoever knows Trace's thing, let us know. Okay, I will see you tomorrow.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.